This is the 9th episode of God's Chosen podcast. Today we are going to talk about readings, karma, ethics and morals. I can attest to being honest. Having ethics and morals actually saved my life. If I was acting like everybody else, I wouldn't be here today, that's a fact.
Yeah, what up, chosen ones? It's a beautiful Friday. So today, I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about readings. I want to talk about a little bit more on karma, because some people don't understand what they're doing, apparently. And a couple other topics I'm going to touch on. But it's going to be a good one, y'all. It's going to be a good one. So let's get into it. So, y'all know by now, I'm pretty popular. You know what I'm saying? I'm the talk of the town, apparently. People still watching your boy. People still talking about me behind the scenes, you know. I guess they love me. You know what I mean? They love me. And I love that they love me. You know what I mean? I love. So, I appreciate y'all loving me so much that y'all so interested in everything I'm doing. Y'all want to know who I'm with, who I'm sleeping with, who I'm talking to, who I got sneaking into the crib. Y'all want to know who's on the other pillow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know all the tea, right? Y'all want to know all the tea. So much so that y'all getting readings on a brother. Right? Y'all want to know everything. So, you know, as y'all continue to get readings, all y'all doing is racking up more negative karma. You know what I'm saying? So, I've already warned y'all to stop, but apparently I'm addicting. I'm addicting. Y'all can't stop. You know what I mean? But hey, y'all keep racking up that negative karma though. Y'all keep building in reverse, you know? Y'all keep doing that. You know, one day you're going to learn, you know, as if you're not already kind of going through it, but it's going to get worse. This is only the beginning, you know? So y'all going to have to watch me rise. Y'all going to have to watch me shine. And that's going to be a part of your karma. But that's only just the beginning. Because it will get worse. Now, I want to talk about, you know, something else. I want to talk about morals. Because a lot of these people don't have any moral compass. They don't have no morals. And I guess it shouldn't surprise me that they're doing unethical things. You know what I mean? They spying on a brother using divination. They spying on me, seeing what I'm up to, what I'm doing, peeking in places they shouldn't be peeking in. Basically, they violating my privacy. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't care enough to violate their privacy. I could care less what they're doing. It's not affecting me, whatever they're doing. They can look all they want. All they're going to see is me rising to the top. Untouchable, unfazed, unbothered. But at some point, they're going to have to, you know, live with the consequences of their decision. They're going to have to look in the mirror and address themselves. Right? So, yeah, it's crazy because you can't expect people without morals to do things in a moral way, right? If they don't have a moral code, how could they carry out having morals? How could they have morals, right? So they out here doing things that are unethical. You know, I mean, y'all just got to take the L. Y'all just got to take the L and keep it moving. Like, what are y'all doing? Still in my business. But I just have a few extra fans is all. I can't complain, right? Life's good. Life's good. You can't expect people without ethics to be ethical. You know what I mean? Can't do it. So it is what it is there. They still apparently have some things they got to work out between themselves and the men upstairs. Apparently, they love me more than they love themselves. Uh, you know, but let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about ethics real quick. I want y'all to peep game because if you see this in your life, you need to pay attention, man. You can't expect unethical people to be ethical if they're dealing unethically with others right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So if they lie to others, they will lie to you. If they lie to their spouse or their girlfriend, they will definitely lie to you if you are their friend. Don't expect nothing different. You are not special. They will lie to you as well. Let's be all the way real. They're going to do whatever suits their best interest. You know what I mean? So if it's in their best interest to lie to you, especially, to get whatever it is they want at the moment, they're going to do it. Apparently, the relationship doesn't matter because as a spouse, as a girlfriend, as a friend, those are people that you probably, if you have any morals, if you have any ethics, those are people that you're not going to lie to. Those are the people you're supposed to keep it real with, right? However, if you notice somebody who you have a relationship with and they are being unethical towards others, especially people that they should be ethical towards, people they should be honest with, and they're lying to those people, then they will lie to you. Doesn't matter what the relationship is, because you can clearly see they don't have any boundaries as far as who they're honest with and who they tell lies to. Be wary of these types of people. Watch your circle. Because a lot of times, if your circle isn't tight, people in your circle aren't doing the things that they're supposed to do. They're not happy for you. They're not cheering for your successes. They're not really in your corner. Instead, they have feelings that are quite the opposite. When you tell them your successes or something good that happened to you, they don't look so happy. And they're having negative thoughts about what you may have expressed to them. Like, oh, why is he getting that? Why is she getting that? How come she always wins? How come everything always works out for her? And The crazy part, they may not have a bad life. They may not have a bad life, but they are especially triggered when something good happens to you. I was listening to a story yesterday on a fellow YouTuber's channel, and she was talking about a story where a young lady got a promotion at work, and her two friends were like, "Oh, girl, let's go out to dinner and celebrate." So they go out to dinner and celebrate, and this young lady goes to the restroom. And when she goes to the restroom, one of her friends, they slipped something in her drink. They poisoned her drink. And a bystander saw that they put something in her drink. And when she was coming back from the restroom, he mentioned it to her, "Hey, don't drink that drink. They poisoned your drink." And so when she went back to the table, of course, they were trying to get her to drink the drink. "Hey, let's do a toast. Let's cheers. Let's celebrate." Right? So knowing that they poisoned the drink, she was like, "No, I'm good. I don't want to drink. Why don't you drink it?" And of course, they didn't want to drink it, right? They didn't want to take it because they knew they had poisoned it. And then, after some back and forth, the jealous girl started saying, "How come you always get this? And how come you always get that? Why is your life so good?" And all these things. So she finally came out with the truth, right? That she's been jealous of this girl the whole time. People really got to look at that, man. People really got to look at why they're jealous of someone. I'm not that type of person. If somebody's winning, if somebody's doing good, I cheer them on. I congratulate them like, "Yo, that's what's up. You doing your thing. Keep it up." You know what I mean? I try to be a positive influence on people. Why would I want to interfere with someone's blessing? Why would I even want to put that type of energy out there when we talk about karma, those things come back to you? You know what I mean? If you live in your life in a jealous mode, if you live in your life in a dishonest mode, dishonest way, those things come back to you. Whatever you put out most definitely will come back to you. And a lot of people just go around being themselves in these low energies because they haven't took the time to stop and look at themselves and figure out, why am I behaving like this? What is the root cause of me hating on someone else? And of course, it always starts with self, right? It always starts with self. But how many people out there nowadays are actually willing to do the work? I don't know. I hope somebody is. I hope if you're listening to it, I hope you're somebody that's willing to do the work. And if you haven't in the past, you can still do the work. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be your situation, your life, whatever you're going through right now. It doesn't have to be forever. Your habits, your behaviors, the patterns that you're exhibiting that may be harmful to you or toxic. You don't have to stay there. You can get up out of that. You can change your whole life by changing your mindset. A good book that helped me early on was The Magic of Believing. That was a really good book. You could check that out. That really helped me. And The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. That was a good one. And countless other books, but those two are a good starting point. But yeah, I don't want to see people suffer. I don't want to see anybody experience anything they don't have to. But I am aware that when people are experiencing certain situations, it may be a part of their karma. And if that's the case, there's really nothing you can do about that. You have to let them go through that process. You have to let them discover and heal on their own. So, it is what it is right there. But the quicker you're willing to face those challenges is the quicker your life will change. So I urge everybody out there who is not currently their best self or not currently striving to become their best self, go ahead and pick up at least one of those two books and get started on your journey. It's not too late, but there will come a point where it is too late. So you got to get started, make the decision, and do it, and stay committed. And don't fall into old habits and old traps. Don't let people keep you down. If people notice that you're changing and elevating, and they're not supporting you in that journey, you probably need to cut them off, because those were the same people that was holding you back. You got to make your own decisions. Can't let others make your decisions for you. You know what's right for you. You know what you're feeling. Go with that. I just also want to touch on something else here. I want to touch on I guess I want to stick with the ethics for a second. I just hope y'all pay attention to those people in your circle, man, because everything is not always what it seems. You have people out here that are really good at manipulating. You know what I mean? They will, for example, someone could help you out of a situation where you needed help. And you think they helped you because that's who they are. Not necessarily. Maybe they helped you because they want you to own one in the future. You know what I mean? Maybe they helped you because they want you to think they are that type of person. They want you to think that they are the type of person that you can trust. They want you to confide in them. And then when you confide in them, they take the things that you have confided and use that knowledge to hurt or betray you. Now, we know everybody ain't like that, right? Everybody ain't like that. So let's not put everybody into a category. But you've got to pay attention to people and how they move. If they're continuously doing things that lack character, they have no character, right? So we got to call a spade right there. If they're continuously lying, even about the little things, especially about the little things, then they are liars. We are not giving them the benefit of the doubt. We are not trying to live in some false reality. They are who they said they were. They showing you who they are. Believe it. Don't try to put on some rose-colored glasses and seek and try to make them something they are not. You may be a person who is honest. You may be a person with ethics and morals, Don't try to make them you. Don't try to make them your reflection. Do not get it confused. All right? Do not look for morals, ethics, and honesty in someone when you know they don't have it. Oh, they didn't steal this from the store. They paid their exact amount, whatever. Nah, that's normal. They can't get away with that. They know, right? Chances are they're going to do that. If they got the money, they're going to do it. If they don't and they down bad, they might steal it. They might steal stuff. More than likely. Depends on where they at, right? But you have more to gain, though. I feel like you got more to gain than you have more to gain when you betray people who trust you than just stealing something small or whatever it is, right? I think you got more to gain from relationships than you do from most things that you can steal. You know, you steal from the person who trusts you, the person that don't expect you to steal from them, right? So, just keep an eye on your circle, y'all, and I'm hoping that, y'all have the best of friends with the best of intentions, want to see you win, and not going to be on some jealous stuff, not going to be on some hating stuff, But it's reality. We got to look at it, and we got to do what we got to do. We got to separate ourselves from that situation. You can't be the one honest friend in the group. If you're the one honest friend in the group, you got the wrong group. You in the wrong circle of friends, okay? Because everybody else is going to take advantage of your honesty. Everybody else is going to take advantage of who you are. And like I said previously, they will use you to gain credibility amongst people they would normally have no credibility with. Because when you meet people with morals and ethics and you display those traits, they assume that the people you are hanging around, the people that you are with, also have those traits. So if they were to meet somebody that you are associated with and they do not have those traits, but those people trusted the people in your circle just based off a relationship with you, that could tarnish your relationship with this person, as well as any future relationships with anybody that person may be connected to. That could affect your money, is what I'm saying. Because relationships can equal money. The right relationships are priceless. That's why you got to protect your circle. If you are with people that don't have the same values that you have, you need to cleanse your circle. You need to get rid of those people. They do not want to see you win because they're looking at you and they're mad because they can't do what you do. And you ain't doing nothing much. You're just being you. You're just being honest. You're being ethical. You winning. You're doing things the right way. But more times than not, they've dug themselves so deep in the hole, they don't know of a way out. And the way out is simple. Have morals, have ethics, and be honest. But the problem is, you can't have morals, you can't have ethics, and you can't be honest when your whole world is built on lies. You see what I'm saying? Everything will come crashing down. And a lot of people ain't ready for that. So they continue with doing what they do because it's funding their lifestyle. Right? So y'all just be wary of who you got in your circle. Look, I want y'all I want y'all to keep set some goals. Set some goals of what you want your life to look like. Set some goals of the type of person that you want to be. Write it down. Go over it every day. Look at it. Change your life. Change your circumstances. You know, be that person that your parents can be proud of. Be that person you could be proud of. Wherever you are today is not where you have to be tomorrow. You feel me? It don't matter where you at. You could feel like you the worst person on the planet right now. But if you make some goals, you decide that you want to change, you want to be better, go for it. Don't let nobody stop you. You know, if you're tired of repeating old cycles and you just want change, like you so tired, like you don't feel like going on anymore, look, I urge you, you can change your life with a pen. Write down your goals. Write down the craziest thing that you can imagine. Write down the craziest life that you could imagine living. Whatever it is you want to be. And take your mind to that place every day. Live in that. Live from that moment. Live from that life. And watch how quickly your circumstances change. Watch how quickly things start to shift. You're going to notice people that you were cool with, you may not be so cool with anymore. You're going to notice people, places, and things fall out of your life only to be replaced with better things, better people, better things, more opportunities. And it all starts with deciding you want better, deciding you want to change. Write them goals down. Get it done. Let's go. All right, chosen ones, that is all that I have for you today. I wish you the best, the utmost success. It's God's chosen, and I'm out.